Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 30 minutes. Let me get an order out there. And when I say live, real quick, what do I mean? I mean that this is not a situation where I've already recorded everything and now I'm coming back and doing a voiceover or some sort of post commentary. So this is not a trade recap or anything like that. I'm recording myself, seeing the data, seeing the information for the very first time. So in other words, if you just want an unscripted, nitty gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then this will be a video for you. So as of now, and why I'm getting the video rolling, is WBX just absolutely bonkers of a move. Huge explosion upwards, but don't want to chase. That can be very risky. I mean, think about it. There are some people that were buying up there, and that they could still be okay. But you know, you got to imagine they're feeling probably pretty a little anxious right now as things have pulled back. But I'm looking for more of a pullback, and may seem like I'm far away at 24.75, but this thing can move and move very quickly. So I don't think I'm as far away as it may appear. But if it does pull back some more, then I'll get the video rolling, and maybe we'll have a pre-market trade. But like I said, for now, I will go ahead and pause the video. All right, now watching 33 here as a potential area to try to play on move back to the upside out of this consolidation right now. I feel like it could happen at really any moment, so want to at least get the video rolling so I could capture it if it happens. But again, like I said, these are live, so that's kind of I don't know if it's a downside, but sometimes you'll have action like this and then nothing happens, and it's like, well, yeah, sorry, we just you watch some video where nothing occurred. But again, from the realistic standpoint, well, that's just how trading goes sometimes. You'll be watching. Am I going to get the setup that I want? Is it going to behave how I want? And nope. So you just kind of observe, and then nothing ever happens. So I get maybe from an entertainment standpoint, nothing may occur. But from an educational kind of, just like I said, real life look, I would argue this is very valuable here. So yeah, watching 33. Okay, starting to come to life again, maybe. Okay, 32. And watching 33. All right, I'm going to pause, but hopefully it doesn't all of a sudden just go. But all right, I am going to go ahead and pause. Quick little update here. It's continued to drift down lower and lower here. I don't know. Should I be maybe looking to play some sort of trendline break here? So potentially 32 now, the entry point, with an expected break of 33. Maybe just kind of talking out loud to myself right now. But yeah, as of now, wow, really, with all those, thought for sure is getting ready to make a move up through there. But I suppose that's a little argument for why sometimes waiting for confirmation is a good thing. Because for people that were just hopping in, like, you know, maybe thinking the same way as I did, this is looking great, it's going to go, let me just hop in right now. Well, those people are either have already taken a losing trade or they're staring down a losing trade right now. So there can be arguments made in both ways, wait for confirmation or not. But as of now, this would be a good argument to wait for confirmation. But I'm going to keep an eye on it. But as of now, there's the quick little update. And I turned my back away for just a second, but check that out. Look, the power of charts. Now, our chart's perfect? No. But our chart's something that should be learned? Absolutely. Look at that. Look how the price bounced right off of that trend line. Crazy. Like I said, I wish I would have captured that on video. But, I mean, at least you saw me draw the trend line in there. But a quick little kind of sales pitch there for why I think you should highly consider learning about technical analysis and the power of charts to use within your trading. And once again, look at that, knocking right on the door of that trend line. Amazing stuff right there. Look at that. Again, let me be very clear, our chart's a holy grail. Our chart's perfect. No, nothing is perfect. That doesn't exist. But there's certainly a tool that, in my opinion, can and definitely should be used to make good decisions as traders. So, all right, just had to show you how that, once again, bounced right off that trend line. And yeah, once again, that trend line has rejected the price back down. Third time. Crazy stuff. Okay, move my order up to $30, looking for a bounce off the VWAP. So come down here, fake breakdown, sucker in some shorts, get the move up through the trend line. Whether or not that happens, don't know. But I'm watching 30 now. So did that bounce just sucker in some shorts? Let's see. The fake breakdown starting to bounce. Can't get up through the trend line though. Whoa. Clearly just a fat print right there. Messed up the beautiful looking chart though. All right, well, 6 minutes and not a trade. Well, at least we're getting some good trend line action here. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, maybe, just maybe. Looking for 30 here, looking for 30. In there at 30. Let's see the break and continuation now. There's the break of 30. Then a quick rejection. Well, we finally got the entry point. So at least from a video perspective. Now that's not the reason why I entered, but giving this thing some wiggle room here. But maybe I just got suckered in by the false move up through that trend line. So let's see if it does want to come back up here. Again, I'm in at 29.99, so right at that 30 mark where I wanted. Now the question is, do I want to add if it wants to come back up? Again, same premise, maybe a failed breakdown, come up here, add it, let's call it 29. But I got to see some strength first. What is the high of that? 28. So let's see if this thing wants to come back up here to, yeah, 28. Market opens up here in about 5 minutes, which is why I'm giving this a little space, because I could see this quite quickly turning itself back around. Let's actually do that. Let me pick up some more down here, because I still think this too good of a trend line here to just not come into play here. So I'm in at 27.72 as far as my average. Let's see if we can get a movement back upwards here.
First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause for now.
I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me
I'll get things rolling again
towards the market open. Within the markets.
All right, market opens up here. I'll be looking to add at 25 if it can get up there on the open.
The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not. And I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.
There's an imbalance, which is why this is kind of goofy with the way it's trading. But that after that gets worked through, we'll start to get some movement here. At some point, in theory. Let's see what it wants to do. Big imbalance on this one. Wow. Yeah, 26. Seems as though as that level can be broken, we got a good shot here. But there is still that imbalance out there. So here's a pre-market chart we've been watching. Here's the main chart. So yeah, 26 is definitely, all right, got the break of that. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're going to get halted, and I'm going to hold into the halt. I'm going to hold through it with 200 shares. So this is going to be halted. You can't make this stuff up. Look right where it got halted. At the trend line. At the trend line, it got halted. No, I don't think that means any. That doesn't mean it doesn't. But it's just kind of crazy. that I got halted at the trend line. So right now, just to kind of walk you through what's going on, had 1,500 shares. Like I said, I just felt that trend line, it was just going to play a role. Now, again, let me be very clear. Did I think the role was going to be, and the role was going to be, it was going to pop up there and halt at that trend line. That's not what I'm saying. But so I had 1,500 shares. Very glad I was adding. I've locked in 500, but I wanted to hang on to 200 shares. Now, this could theoretically cost me because I don't know where this is going to, I don't know where this is going to open up. I think if it's the first halt, huge surge up, I think it will halt upwards, especially when you think about it, that yellow is probably not the best choice in this white background. But, when it's been up above 30, does that mean it's going to open up above 30? Well, no, of course not. No guarantees. But is it plausible to think that it could open up into the 30s? Yeah, I think so. So that's why I wanted to hold on to 200 shares. But because there is the risk of unknown, I certainly didn't want to hold on to, the 1,000 shares, or really even to the 500, which is why I locked in all those where I did, just to keep some skin in the game. So in theory, this could still be a losing trade. Because, if this thing opens, down quite a bit, then, that's a risk that I'm willing to take. But I do like the odds that opens up higher, but I don't know for sure. Let's see, what time was it halted? It was halted at 9:33. Let's call it 9:34. So if it's a 5-minute halt, should be opening up right around the 9:38 mark. So that's my rationale, and we'll see where it opens. But I'll go ahead and pause for now, and I'll be back at the open. And I do also want to note that this is why halts drive me crazy, because think about it. It was cruising. The price was just booming, and who knows how high that could have gone on that breakout, and my gains could have been that much bigger. But all of a sudden, the halt comes into play, which essentially forced me to give my hand. Now, I'm not blaming the victim. I knew that was a potential threat, but the idea here is that, compared to, and I realized the unrealized losses was quite a bit more. But the idea here was, but if this thing gets going, then I'm thinking I can get at least that, if not more. Which, again, if there is no trade halts, that thing, who knows? I mean, if that can could have kept going and going and going, and then I'd be looking at much better gains. But again, with the halt, now I don't know. To be fair, who knows? Maybe I'm going to sit here and be like, "What are you talking about, Clay? If this opens up at $40, I'm going to look silly right now." But I don't know where it's going to open up. But the point here being is, halts are just, the market control is out of your hands. Which is why I don't like these halts, because, like I said, as a trader, we need control, and I don't have any control right now at all. So it basically forced me to exit the vast majority of the position, just because, I didn't want to risk sitting here. Let's see, 5. So yeah, 9. So yeah, we still got a little bit of time, but I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, assuming it's a 5-minute halt. Should be coming. Thing to watch is over here. So hopefully this thing opens up at like $400. That way I'll look really stupid complaining about halts. Okay. Well, looking like it's going to be more than a 5-minute halt, which is going to be rough, because as far as trying to time it up for video wise, that's going to be more difficult. I'll give it a few more moments here. Yeah, so maybe it's going to be a 10-minute halt then. Oh, there we go, we're back. Not a great halt. In fact, it halted down on me. So it may go back up, but that's frustrating. Well, good job, government. You killed that run. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, look. The trend line rejection. Again, stupid trend line. And yes, I'm disappointed. And look, it halted to the downside. What a joke. And and for those of you that are not, Clay, your unrealized was so much bigger. I know. And I was trying to let the thing work for me. and then the halt stopped me. I will say this, I guess the one good thing I did was I severely lessened the load. Wow, yeah. So I lost money on all those 200 shares. Those 200 shares, because I was looking at, had I just gotten out, I'd been over $1,000, but now I'm down, and I realized I sound like a greedy savage. I mean, I still made $690, but I do understand that the potential was there for so much more. It was just beautiful breakout, and then halted, and then just look at that. That halt killed it. I don't know. What am I going to title this one? The Depressing Journey of Making $690. It sounds so bad, but yeah, I can't play that off. That is so disappointing. And don't worry, I'm not going to rant and rave about government regulations. All I'll say is, think about it. The pattern day trading rule. Have you ever heard of that? That's a government regulation. Halts, government regulations. And some people are like, no, let's get government more involved. We need more government. Really? As a trader, you're going to say you want more government when they're the ones behind the pattern day trading rule, which is such a painful rule for, beginner traders, people trying to get started, and then trading halts. I mean, literally, you saw how that played out. Completely took control out of my hands, stopped the breakup from happening, and then, as you saw, open back up and the exact opposite direction. Truly is a shame. Well, I'm not going to turn this into any more of a, like I said, that's not political one way or the other. I'm just saying that's just government as a whole. So either side of the aisle, that's not the point. But and look, this one's probably going to get halted here. RDBX. Yeah, I shouldn't be trading though. I am definitely in no state to trade. I can't believe I'm like angry. I'm bummed about making $690 in, I don't know, what was that, 20 minutes or so? I entered in at 9:22, got my exit at 9:39. So yeah, what is that, about 30 minutes, I guess, give or take? And I see, and this one's getting halted. See, thanks government. Watch it, it's gonna shut down. Boom, shut down. All right, well, it is what it is. So if you enjoyed the video, if you like these live trade videos, then if anything, I don't know, I got to cheer myself up. Let's look at the positives. All right, I want to end on a positive note. The power of technical analysis. Look at that trend line. Unbelievable. And of course, the one time where I bought the trend line break didn't quite work out. But again, it was just one of those things where, I wanted to buy some more because it just felt like that trend line was going to come into play. And yeah, I thought for sure, which just goes to show there are no guarantees, that after that halt, the thing was going to be gapping up at least to 29, 30. But no, it didn't at all. It gapped down. Where did that open up at? Let's see, it opened up at, 25.35, so gapped down on me. Wow. But so point being, at least we got a good real life example on the power of trend lines and how they can work. And, are they always going to be that perfect? Of course not. But they're, again, just technical analysis as a whole, a great tool that I would argue should be used. And here's literally a real life example of how they can be used. So if you enjoyed this video, and if you would like for me to make more live trade videos like this, please let me know, because these are not easy to make. I have to talk to you. I have to think what I'm going to say. I have to think of my own trade plans. I have to manage my own trade plans. I have to make alerts in the chat room. And there's just a lot going on. So these videos are possible, and it's also why I don't do them every single day, because they're very difficult. I understand it would be easier to just record everything and then come back and do a voiceover or a trade commentary. But that's what everybody does. I want to be different. And I know from your feedback that you do enjoy these raw videos, even though sometimes I blab on and on tangents like this. But like I said, that's just kind of what happens in the heat of the moment. So if you do enjoy these live trade videos, the raw kind of nitty gritty unscripted look, then hit that like button and leave a comment below. No halts. Put that in the comment section. If you're still here right now, going on 20, no halts. Put that down in the comment section and hit that like button, and that'll give me also an idea of how many people actually have made it this far into the video. So no halts. and then hit that like button, and that'll be a good, easy way to communicate to me that you do enjoy these videos. As far as if you want to learn more about charts, how they can be used, how they should be used, how they should not be used, then I do offer a free online class that I'm going to talk about as soon as this video ends. So don't leave quite yet. Stick with me here in just a moment, and I'll go into more details about that class. But yeah, hit that like button, leave the comment, no halts. Everybody, thanks. Take care.